Are you looking for the best guitar amp under $200? Well, in this video, I want to help clear up the confusion because let's face it, it is confusing. There are a lot of amps in that price range, but I want to help clear up the confusion by focusing on one amp that I think is a phenomenal amp for under $200. I want to focus on the Fender Champion 40, and I want to give you a quick review and then demo some settings and let you walk away with some presets that you can have, some settings that you can have. Hey, I'm Derek at 5 Minute Music, and I have over 25 years experience playing the guitar, recording amps, teaching students how to play amps, mixing live sound. I've done a lot of different things, and I'm excited to share with you some insights about this amp. So let's get started. The Fender Champion 40 is a combo amp, and what that means is you've got your controls and your speaker combined all into one unit. And it has 40 watts of power. That's why it's called the Fender Champion 40. And the 40 watts of power give you a lot of muscle to push your tone. It has a 12-inch speaker in an open back cabinet. The back's open. And I find this 12-inch speaker is really warm. It can push and get clear. But it has a really warm, kind of fatter tone to it. And I really like it. Now, the Fender Champion 40 is also a 2-channel amp. Channel 1 is very straightforward. So you plug in right here. This right here is the foot switch. If you have a foot switch, you can change between channel 1 and channel 2. But if you don't, you just plug into the input and there's a channel select button right here. And so that helps you select between channel 1 and channel 2. So you have the volume 1 knob. So you plug in, adjust your volume, and then you can change the treble or bass. That's your EQ, and then your effects. So it's really straightforward. Volume, treble, bass, effects. And so I'm going to demo a sound for you in a little bit that I think you'll really like. And in the description section, I'll put these settings for you so you can try them at home. You'll have them right there. Now, channel 2 gets interesting because it has a lot more options. So for channel 2, remember, channel select button, just click it, select channel 2. You have a gain and volume knob and a voice knob. So the gain knob gives you, it goes from a cleaner sound, and as you turn it up louder to 10, really overloads that preamp, gives you more of a distorted sound. The volume just takes whatever that sound is, if it's clean or distorted, and makes it louder. And then the voice knob has 4 main types of amps that it does: Tweed, Blackface, Metal, and British. But it does it in this order though. It does Tweed, Blackface, British, and Metal. And each one of those has 3 different options. So there's 3 different Tweed amps, 3 different Blackface amps, 3 different British amps, and 3 different Metal amps. So you get 12 amps total to choose from. And then once you dial that in, then you can change the EQ on it a little bit, and you can add the effects. Now the effects range from reverb+Chorus. You might have some delay with reverb. It does an automatic wah. It does tremolo and vibrato. And you can adjust the speed of those things with the tap button. So you can literally tap it in. I want this, if you want the tremolo to do dun, 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 like that, you just tap, 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 and you can adjust the speed of that effect, which is a really cool option to have on this amp. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through and I'm going to give you 3 different sounds with the settings, and then we'll discuss from there. Here we go. Now, having heard those 3 really cool tones, if you're thinking, I'm convinced this is the amp for me, down in the description section, just click next to where it says buy now, click on that link and you'll be able to buy it. The amp is listed for $199.99, and I got mine with free shipping. and it was delivered to my door within 2 days. Now I did have to pay tax on it. Where I live, I paid $16 tax, so I ended up paying like $216 for it. So you'll need to check on what the tax is in your area, but the list price is $199 with free shipping. So I mean, that is just a phenomenal deal. Now, if you're not convinced, if you're thinking, I have a few more questions, down in the comments below, the question of the day is, what feature would you like to know more information about on the Fender Champion 40? Just drop me a comment and I'll do my best to respond. And if you did find this video useful with some really good information, if you'll click like, that'll help me to know that I'm answering the questions that you have. If you want to know more about how to use gain versus volume, just click right here on that video. And as always, if you'll click right there and subscribe, and if you hit the bell, you'll get notifications as soon as I do more videos like this one. So thank you for your time. God bless. Have a good day.